And he's through just that 10 minutes in. Skillful work and what a passing ball. Here he is. He's not long onto the pitch. That's a great penalty.
Playground I'm struggling.
No, it was same. We were putting the indoor there in Keep Last. It would be like an indoor sort of like a 45 metre by something, and where that clubhouse is. So then that would be an indoor for the younger age groups, and then this is for all the county sides, like the boys, 16s, 18s, slash 20s, where the first team is all in here. 18s playing at the back. That's also rented then for public use and things. It's used, and then obviously the hall for events and stuff like that. There's dancing classes, people gaming in the blue halls. One day, is that definitely okay? That
100.
Okay.
Yeah, come on 100. That's perfect. No, as long as I see in the bird as you say.
Yeah.
No bother.
Alright,
No bother. See you later.
Well, hello and welcome to Stangmore Park as neighbours Dungannon and Glenavon go head to head in the Under-15 National League Premier Division. Glenavon have yet to taste victory in the league this campaign. 1 draw, 1 defeat from 2 games. Dungannon, meanwhile, sit proudly at the summit, 2 from 2, and hoping to keep that fine run going here this morning. It's a fine morning weather-wise. Let's take a look at the teams. So Dungannon with Aidan Cunningham in goal, Jack Savage, Thomas Hamill, Ryan McKeown, Tommy O'Hare, Diorkaev D'Souza, Jake Mulligan, Jaden Buchanan, Finn Coyle, Micah McMullen and Carlos Kasama. On the bench, Caden McGovern, Ollie Johnson, Rory Rush, Charlie McElroy, and completing the squad today, Matty Coyle is number 26 for manager Mark Savage. Now for the away team, Glenavon, it's Josh Lucas in goal, Charlie Alderdice, Jude Briggs, Carter Walker, Tommy Taylor, Luke Wells, James Bell, Ethan Cullen, Caleb Devlin, Isaac Diamond and Ollie McRobb. 3 substitutes named by John Savage, Sam McMahon, Dathy Carville, and completing their squad for the Lurgan Blues is Oscar Filson. Just awaiting the arrival then of the Glenavon players out onto the pitch. So Glenavon will be playing in blue, Dungannon playing in yellow. There's the 2 skippers coming together. It's Micah McMullen of Dungannon, and Glenavon's Tommy Taylor, I think, is the skipper here today for the away side. Some last minute preparation here then. Players just barking and talking instructions, I'm sure, still ringing in their ears from the team talk in advance of this morning's fixture. Players will presumably know each other very well, not too many miles between them. And Dungannon will play in the yellow and blue colours from left to right here. Be the Swifts who get us underway in this Under-15 National League fixture. And that's us underway. The referee gets us up and running. Good early touches from the home team here. Ball down the line, reaches its intended target on halfway. He gets it back here again. Still they come. Jack Savage. It's nicely done by Dungannon, who have started this game with a high rate of intensity. Jaden Buchanan. And the ball back to the direction of Buchanan there. Was beyond him though, and Swifts have lost possession. Now throw in down the line, looks for Caleb Devlin. And that's good defensive play by Thomas Hamill of Dungannon Swifts. Carlos Kasama. Back initially for Dungannon. The Swifts have defending to do here. Well shepherded behind. He was under a lot of pressure there from James Bell. Glenavon very nearly seizing possession there. Buchanan passes to his colleague Jake Mulligan on halfway, but there's too much on that, and that should run all the way through and kindly for the Glenavon goalkeeper, Joyce Lucas, to get an early touch here. 2 minutes into this fixture in the under-15 National League this fine Saturday morning. Here's Caleb Devlin. Devlin forward ball. It's well taken down. And that's a great chance for James Bell. He sends it just wide of the target. Could have done better there, Bell. Early warning sign though for Dungannon. Goalkeeper comes and they just about make the clearance there. Ball over the top from Finn Coyle. Looking for a goalkeeper to come here, but this could be an opportunity for Glenavon. The keeper has come. Keeper does well in the end to thwart the effort, and it's onto the top of the crossbar this time from Ollie McRobb. So that is another sign of the intent of Glenavon. Ollie McRobb bringing that save from Aidan Cunningham. Kusama lays out on the far side. So plenty of options on the bench for these two teams. Dungannon, they started the campaign, a 4-0 win over Glentoran. As we see, ball into the box, and it's come off the underside of the crossbar. Well, that was a fine effort there. That effort from Jaden Buchanan. Here they come again. The Swifts could be in. Kusama, still they have it. Right away across the 6-yard box, and goodness me, I'm not sure how they've missed it in the end, Dungannon, but two great opportunities there. There we see, ball came to Kusama. He teed it up, laid it off. There was no way through for the Swifts in the end, as Jake Mulligan waited at the back post. Now returning to the live action here. Decent ball clipped in, and it's off the line. It's all happening here. Chances at either end. Inside again. Opportunity which the goalkeeper saves, and somehow Dungannon contrived to miss that as well. Chance after chance here. Now we can see the corner coming in. You can see it was a deep one, and it came back into the box, was cleared off the goal line. And the chance came and went for Dungannon. Now down the other end it's Glenavon. It's end to end this game in the early stages. Fine shot beforehand by Jaden Buchanan, which rattled the underside of the crossbar. The goalkeeper just about beaten. So Dungannon 0, Glenavon 0 in this under 15 National League game. It's wasteful on that occasion. Ball runs kindly out of play. Kept in. Well done on the far side, but good tidying up by Georgiev Souza. Sensible refereeing there. Free kick is taken by Glenavon. Away from his man there. Well, it's hooked on. Opportunity here. The goalkeeper comes. The goalkeeper doesn't get there. But the foot's up. And the referee awards the free kick. Probably rightly so. A high foot there from Jake Mulligan. Another look at it. Just caught the end of that. No. Back to the live match again. Shot in the turn. Opportunity for Glenavon. They've gone in front here. Ball just ricocheted into the path of the Glenavon player. And they take the lead here. Let's take another look at that. So couldn't clear it, Dungannon at the back. And it was on a plate there for Caleb Devlin to open the scoring in the 11th minute for Glenavon. Confirmation of the goal. Devlin, the right place at the right time there. Picking up that ricochet. I have to say it's slightly against the run of play. The chances have come foremost for Dungannon. Attempted a through ball. It's probably a little too much heat on that though. Goes out for a goal kick. I was saying earlier that Dungannon started their league campaign with a 4-0 success over Glentoran, and then travelled to and beat Ballymena by 2-0. For their opponents, Glenavon. First day of the season ended in defeat. Ballinamallard 2, Glenavon 1. And then there was a 2-2 draw against Cliftonville. That was in Glenavon's territory. It's been a fine start from both teams here. Dungannon can consider themselves a little unlucky to be behind. Kasama. Well watched there by Glenavon defender. Now, this is patient from Glenavon. Ball into the box, and that's a decent save as well. Opportunity is snuffed out at the back by, I think it was Jude Briggs. It's a great touch. Good play. Pass the ball back to Aidan Cunningham. Through in for Glenavon on the far side of the pitch. Well, it's a neat touch inside by Bell. Well picked up there by Carter Walker. Grip ball around the corner. Can they get the shot away? In fact, he took it away from himself there. Did Carlos Kasama. It just touched his standing foot, his left foot. And the ball nudged out of play kindly in the end for Glenavon, just as the Dungannon player looked to shoot. Opportunity down the far end. That's the second goal there for Glenavon. And again they break away. And again Dungannon caught out. There we take a look at it. Shot from quite the way out. And looked at us as if it was Isaac Diamond. After 22 minutes here. It's been a strange game in that Dungannon have had numerous attempts on goal. And yet they trail here by 2-0. Very nearly in there for Dungannon. Confirmation of the Glenavon goal scorer, Ethan Cullen. Opportunity for Glenavon again. That's a decent cross from across the 6-yard box. Here come Glenavon again. Here comes a Glenavon corner onto the top of the crossbar. Ball to the back post. Glenavon keep that in. Here comes Glenavon again. Just couldn't keep it in there on the far side. Jaden Buchanan. So if you've just joined us, Glenavon leading by 2 goals to 0. Their first goal came after 11 minutes here through Ollie McRobb. Did say earlier it was Keelan Devlin who was destined to wear the number 9 today. Confirmation it was Ollie McRobb, the goal scorer, and the second goal scored by Ethan Cullen. So edging towards the half-hour mark. Dungannon so far nothing to show for their efforts. Jaden Buchanan has rattled the underside of the crossbar. That was after 6 minutes here. Neat 1-2. Referee close to the free kick though. Time. Quick free kick taken by Tommy Taylor. Ball around the corner is a good one. Here's Buchanan. Gone close already. Good defending from Carter Walker. So corner kick coming up. A long throw in coming. Courtesy of Thomas Hamill. Effort on goal will be easily gathered though. In the Glenavon goal by Josh Lucas. Hasn't had too much to do. Georgiev Souza with the corner kick here for Dungannon. Right across the 6-yard box, and Dungannon trying to hook it in towards the Glenavon goal. Easy take in the end again for Lucas, so punt that left-footed downfield.
Charlie! Turn! Yes, Charlie!
Good switch of play out the far side, but Glenavon's Ethan Cullen couldn't take that ball under his spell. Just a minute and a half or so to go until half-time. Goals from Ollie McRobb and Ethan Cullen, the difference here. That's Stanmore Park. Good spin on the ball there from Caden McGovern. He's come on for Dungannon, rolling subs. It's a good feature, of course, in the modern game here, at underage level. Strong defending, courtesy of Jude Briggs for Glenavon as we hit the 35-minute mark. Souza looks for options on the far side. Nothing doing that time for Glenavon. Again, defending from Jude Briggs. Couldn't be too much in terms of stoppage time at the end of this first half in this under-15 Subway sponsored National League fixture. Referee took his time there, awarded the throw in to Glenavon. Just become a little congested in the last minute or two. There is the referee's half-time whistle. And we'll take a look at that goal that arrived courtesy of the Glenavon number 9, Ollie McRobb. Right place, right time for him. And that was the opening goal that arrived after 11 minutes. Ethan Cullen then scored the second for Glenavon. Dungannon have seen Jaden Buchanan's shot come off the underside of the crossbar. No way through for them yet. Please do stay with us for the second half, where it's Dungannon 0, it's Glenavon 2. Welcome back to this Under 15 National League game at Stangmore Park. We're at the break. It's the away team who lead by 2-0. Goal scored by Ollie McRobb and Ethan Collins, almost 18-yard or something like that. And we're back underway here in the second half. It's a lengthy half time, to say the least. Dungannon went back into the changing rooms and only just reappeared before the referee blew his whistle there. There's Glenavon did their half-time team talking in the dugout, and they were raring to go probably about 7 or 8 minutes in advance of Dungannon, so call it tactical, call it what you like, but it's Dungannon who trail here. Played 2 and 1-2 coming into this game, but Glenavon in this one, they've taken their chances to date, and Dungannon have 35 minutes in which to put this right. Ball picked up in the centre of the Glenavon midfield. Luke Wells had possession. As we mentioned, rolling subs in this underage category, which does help the flow of the game. Certainly less stoppages. So Glenavon in the blue and white colours here, leading by 2-0. Isaac Diamond plays the ball back to Ethan Cullen. Opportunity for a shot that is half blocked. Doesn't quite run into the path of the Glenavon player. Cullen's going to leave it. Corner will be taken by Keelan Devlin. To Cullen, trying to clip the ball into the box, and in the end coming clear with possession was Finn Coyle. Caden McGovern didn't start the game for Dungannon. Mickey McMullen there. The Swifts. And free kick coming up. Bit of defending to do as the referee positions the ball for the Dungannon number 4, Thomas Hamill. Great show of the ball there from Jack Savage. And they get a shot away here. Keen to get back into this, or Dungannon. Effort high, up and over the top. Take another look at the opening goal. Came in the first half, couldn't quite deal with it, and Ollie McRobb on hand to score. And then second goal smashed into the corner. The great finish by Glenavon's number 10, Ethan Cullen. Dungannon corner. Good Strong fist by Josh Lucas. That left hand of his. Into the 40th minute here. Glenavon leading courtesy of those 2 goals. Throw in taken by Georgiev Souza. Still has it here. Opportunity for Tommy O'Hare. And now the ball with Finn Coyle. Danger cleared. Second corner kick in quick succession here for Dungannon, and a second punch for Josh Lucas. Almost a carbon copy there. Good goalkeeping, whichever way you look at it. A through ball. It could be in here. Goalkeeper comes. Did well in the end, Aidan Cunningham. Now Dungannon have it. Strong defending though. And Briggs. Referee Conor McGahan gives the free kick. Free kick Dungannon. And it was a tame one. Need to be a bit more direct, I think. They're certainly creative, intuitive to find a way through. Oscar Filson and going off there, Caleb Devlin. Rolling subs being utilised by Glenavon, who lead here by 2-0. Timothy Carville, one of those who came on there in that change for the Lurgan Blues. Dungannon coming forward here in the yellow colours. There's the pull of the shirt there. It's easy to see. McMullen can take responsibility. Sam McMahon was the other player who came on there for Glenavon. Seen him run past with the number 12 shirt on. And this free kick sent to be taken by the skipper, McMullen. He's one of 2 stood over it. Ball's been set by Josh Lucas. Here's McMullen. Good save by the goalkeeper, straight at him, to be fair. The only real chance of note in the second half here. Carville First real touch for him. Too much pace there on the ball, and that'll be a goal kick to Dungannon. Another look at the free kick there from Micah McMullen. As I say, easy enough take for the goalkeeper. Oh, great take out of the sky. Really was a lovely touch from McRobb to begin with. Well defended though by Dungannon. There's good tracking there by Jaden Buchanan. The referee's going to have a word with one of the players here. In fact, it's one of the Dungannon players is down. So whilst that's happening, I'll take a look again at the big moments in the game so far. Let's look at the opening goal in the first half for Glenavon. Yes, right on his toes there, Ollie McRobb. How they enjoyed that. And that was followed by this sweet strike that came in 11 minutes later from Ethan Cullen. It was a lovely morning at Stangmore. So the player, thankfully, back up on his feet again. So pretty much the only chance in this second half has been that free kick. It came just a couple of moments ago for the Dungannon captain, Micah McMullen. Just a little too close to Josh Lucas in the end. So free kick for Dungannon, trailing here by 2-0. It's Buchanan who stood over it. Left-footed in-swinger. Doesn't clear the front post, and at times can be cardinal sin. Lucas. Ollie McRobb loses out this time. Here is Caden McGovern. He invites Buchanan forward. Lovely dink of the ball in towards the 6-yard box, but was cut out by Tommy Taylor. put behind for a corner kick. So more defending to do for Glenavon. It'll be that left foot again of Jaden Buchanan. Nice cross into the area. Defended it well in the end, and here still in possession is the player who cut it out. It's Carter Walker. What a strong run that is from one box to the other. Walker. Opportunity for a shot. Just wide of the target. Lovely move, that one. You could see Walker dinking the ball up to the back post, and the chance there very much still alive. And there we see firing over, it was Isaac Diamond for Glenavon. Taylor. Good turn from him. Shot on goal. That's a spin on it from James Bell. Need to be careful here. Nearly contrived to give Glenavon goal scoring opportunity there. And we see Matty Coyles come on for Dungannon. Number 26 in yellow. Again, very congested in midfield. And Glenavon came away initially with possession. Here's Savage. Ball ran out of play. Will be a throw in to Glenavon on the far side. Nice ball around the corner there. Strong defending from McKeown. I think Carvel goes across. I think on to leave the throw in. I think he is to James Bell. Down the line was from McMahon. McRob's initial cross was cut out, and well, the header goalwards there was from Isaac Diamond. And see, that initial cross was cut out. Again, they stuck with it. McMahon with the cross, and that header towards goal. Free kick though for Dungannon. Almost 54 minutes on the clock, so 60 minutes to play. Dungannon trying to get themselves back into this game. Short free kick taken by Hamill into the box, and great take there from Josh Lucas. Good hands. Careful here, not to overplay here in their own 18-yard box. Dungannon. Well done to date. Won't get there though. Here's McMahon for Glenavon. Tried to feed the ball to his teammate Ollie McRobb. Dungannon appear to have lost a bit of offensive impetus. Need to get their foot back on the gas, and just as I say that, it's a good shot and save from Caden McGovern. Josh Lucas again, equal to it. Glenavon make the clearance up towards halfway. Here they come again. Bell. Nice footwork from Bell. Show of the ball. Couldn't get past Jorkiev Souza. Offside given by the referee. There we see the shot coming in, which was palmed to his right-hand side by Josh Lucas. Caden McGovern with the effort. So Dungannon, nothing to show for their efforts here this morning. Hasn't really been too much between the teams in the entire fixture here. Opportunity, shot on the turn from Ollie McRobb. Just didn't get the purchase on it that he needed. The ball was dropping. He did hit it in the volley, but he just couldn't get the power behind it. Here they go again. Dungannon keen to play out from the back, but they've lost it. This is always the danger. Decent defending in the end from Ryan McKeown. Here's Buchanan. Lovely looking pass there. Well picked up by Jorkiev Souza. Souza. Okay, it was a nice move, but just couldn't pick a teammate out. And Glenavon break again on halfway. Here comes McRobb, scorer of the game's opening goal. Well cut out. You can see opportunity for McRobb. Just couldn't get enough on it. Almost at the hour mark. Glenavon still leading, courtesy of those goals from Ollie McRobb and Ethan Cullen. Throw in. It's going to be taken by Tommy Taylor. Taylor looks for options. Defending. Attempted ball round the corner was just about cut out. Luke Wells trying to pick a pass to McRobb. Just 10 minutes to play here, regulation time. 10 minutes for Dungannon to salvage anything here. and that's to be a point or even 3. They've got it all to do. Connor McGahan with the whistle. Another substitution coming on the far side. For Dungannon. Souza, ball down the line, trying to pick out Mulligan. Long through. Again, the covering is there. Covering from Carter Walker. Taylor again. A look for options down this near touchline. And he gets one. Here's the most recent substitute. It's Ollie Johnston. Came on for the Swifts just a minute or so ago. As Glenavon continue to thwart every single attack that Dungannon have. Be a long throw again, and Thomas Hamill has come up to take this for the Swifts. Swifts have a player down here receiving some treatment. It's Jack Savage to that right elbow. That throw from Hamill. Doesn't have a lot of room out there to play with in terms of grass between him and the line. Does pretty well though, wins a corner kick, and this is a good attacking opportunity for Dungannon Swifts. Again, it'll be Jaden Buchanan to take the corner kick. Buchanan. It's all the way across the 6-yard box, and I'm really not sure how they missed that. It's going to be another corner kick by the looks of things. You can see, comes right across, and the outstretched leg wasn't enough from Ryan McKeown. The referee, though, has adjudged the last touch to have come off a Glenavon player. Here's McGovern with the corner. In towards the front post. It's good goalkeeping by Lucas Buchanan. Now the Lurgan Brews could break here with Jude Briggs. Still going. That'll be a yellow card. Right on halfway. Cynical foul. They come again. Glenavon. Lofted pass. Now here come the Swifts. They've potentially a one-man advantage here Is he offside though? He looked to potentially be offside. That was a substitute, Matty Coyle. Let's take another look. I can see he looked to be ahead of the last defender. Just not coming off for Dungannon Swifts here this morning. Another charge for Glenavon, Isaac Diamond. And that teed up to McMahon. Good play that. Dangerous time for Dungannon, still defending here. A good layup, good defending and decent block in the end. There's Thomas Hamill with the last touch. Corner kick, and Dathy Carville has come across to take it for Glenavon. Carville into that front post. It's headed towards goal, and it's a good take there by the goalkeeper yet again. Not on the side of Dungannon. Let me see that opportunity. Header towards goal. Found its way into the arms of a grateful goalkeeper there. Well, no surprise that Glenavon's Tommy Taylor in no big rush to take this throw in. Just 3 minutes to play. Throw to Dungannon. Thomas Hamill. An opportunity. They flashed that well wide of the target in the end. Was the same player as Matty Coyle. Just sliced right across the ball there. Needed just a little bit more composure. Free kick, Glenavon. They look nailed on now to take the 3 points here at Stangmore. A good start to the day for the Lurgan Blues under 15s in this Subway sponsored National League game. Jake Mulligan. I thought they had won a foul there. Jid Briggs it was who went down. He's back up again, thankfully. That's a ref spotted. Definitely looks as if he's going to have a word with the two players in shot. It's Jake Mulligan of Dungannon. One of those two, and thankfully he's kept the cards in the pocket. Free kick. There will be a drop ball in the end. Yep, that's what he's done. Glenavon have it here. Lovely footwork from Keelan Devlin. It's been a little too intricate at times from Dungannon. Maybe not direct enough, and that's possibly been the difference between the two teams here on the Saturday morning at Stangmore. Buchanan heads on for Dungannon. Good play there from Thomas Hamill to win the throw in. Hamill again. There's a free kick, fouled by McRobb. Hamill. Just a little bit too much on it in the end. It was a decent angled ball. Referee looks at his watch and couldn't be too long left. Did have one stoppage, of course. Harville. Buchanan. Lovely play from the left-footed Dungannon man. Decent ball into the box, and I'm not sure he knew just where that was going. Jid Briggs, though, got his foot to it, put it behind. It will be a Dungannon Swifts corner in stoppage time here. Comes the corner kick. Again, doesn't clear the front post, and there is the full-time whistle. And it is Glenavon who take all 3 points here at Stangmore. Thanks to 2 goals scored in the opening half. So the first one came after 11 minutes. The ball not cleared once the shot came in, deflected neatly into the territory of Ollie McRobb, who scored. And then they followed up with a second goal 11 minutes or so after that from Ethan Cullen. It was a good game on this Saturday morning, and Dungannon tried their best. Closest they came was Jaden Buchanan rattling the underside of the crossbar in the first half, but full time from Stangmore Park. It finishes Dungannon Swifts 0, Glenavon 2.